And that's how you animate graphs using DaVinci Resolve. First, create a Fusion composition and enter the Fusion tab. Start by creating a background node and selecting a color for your background. Next, add a grid node, adjust its color and parameters until it looks right. Now, use a mask to make the grid appear open at the top and right. For the axis, use background nodes and 2 rectangular masks to get the shape, or you can use the paint node if you prefer. To give the grid a distorted effect, use the displace and fast noise nodes. Adjust the parameters in these nodes until you achieve the desired look. Next, add a fade-in effect to the grid. I've already added this effect to the axis, so I'll repeat it for the grid, but this time using line width. Set the keyframes where you want the effect to end, then return to the first frame to set the second set of keyframes and adjust the width to 0. Now label the axes by adding a text node, inputting your labels and styling them. And repeat this process for both axes. To make the text fade in, add keyframes as before and adjust the blend and emerge node for each label. Add the original graph as a layer beneath the paint node so you can reference it, and adjust the transparency to align the template with your grid. Add a background and a paint node, merge them with the existing elements and set the background to be transparent. In the paint node, choose polylines, set the points according to the original graph and adjust the color and size of the stroke in the brush controls. To animate the graph, set a keyframe for right on in the stroke controls. Go to the first frame where you want the animation to start, set another keyframe and adjust the right on value to 0. If you no longer need the original graph, you can make it transparent or remove it. I added the extrapolation with the second polyline stroke inside the paint node, set to dashed and animated it as before. Here's what it looks like. This is your final result.